He just watched you get head?
There was nothing else in the room. He was watching.
TV wasn't on.
He was on a flip phone. Was he playing Snake?
Yeah, right.
No. What was he doing on his flip phone?
Nah, I promise you, it wasn't.
I guarantee you were the most exciting thing going on in that room.
Hey,
he wasn't looking out the window.
Yeah. What the fuck? Julian.
No Rory and Mal.
Big size.
Welcome to a new episode of the new Rory and Mal podcast. I am Mal.
I'm Eddin.
And we are live from Houston, Texas.
Yes, undisclosed location.
Undisclosed location in Houston, Texas.
In the third ward.
On tour. Well, we just finished our Dallas, Houston run. How you feeling, man?
Exhausted.
Yeah.
In a good way, though.
Don't know who I am anymore.
This is what it took.
Haven't been able to feel my feet in 2 days.
I get it.
My back is aching. My hamstrings are tight.
Because you was going crazy, right?
Oh, it's just, man, just podding life, just live podding life. They said
I was talking about fucking.
Oh, no, I definitely wasn't doing any of that. But
imagine like pulling a hamstring while you're podcasting.
Man, it's tough out here, man. You got to work the stage. You got to fucking, hug babies, shake babies, and kiss hands.
I just happened to me today.
Yeah. So
some woman gave me her infant.
Literally.
In a hotel lobby.
Just handed you her infant?
Well, she
was it the woman from DC?
Here's how irresponsible it was. Someone in the lobby was an actual listener and was like, hey, can I get a pic? I was like, yeah, sure. This woman was sitting in the lobby as well with her infant. And I went to sit down next to Eddin and she comes over and is like, what are you famous for? I was like, well, I'm not famous. I think that guy just had me mistaken for somebody. And then she was like, oh, can I take a photo of you for Facebook? I was like, yeah, okay. And like she pulls her camera. I'm like, all right, well, this is just weird. You're just going to take a photo of me?
Yeah.
It got weirder. She then takes her infant baby out of the stroller and sits it like didn't even prop its head up.
No.
Like I felt like I was protecting the child.
Yeah.
Just sat it next to me, took a photo, and then left.
Yep. That's it.
Didn't know who I was. Just gave me her.
Let me guess. She was a white lady.
No. She was Eddin's people.
She was my people?
She was Eddin's people.
Eddin's people. She was Eddin's heritage.
I thought she was like white.
Oh, that might have been Eddin's sister. Now was that your niece that I was holding?
She was trying to get you to take a picture next to her Latin baby so that the baby can have citizenship.
Like, oh,
no,
you're
this
famous.
is his dad.
This is his dad.
This is his dad. She's gonna take a picture to immigration. Like, no, his dad is a white American.
There you go.
Hey man, Trump announced it. Sometimes you got to put your baby next to a white guy.
Oh my gosh.
I get it, man. So yeah, we're in Houston. But we were in Dallas first.
Yeah, I guess we can start. Give a recap. It's been an interesting 2 shows.
Dallas was great, man. Dallas was a great time, great audience. The venue, the Southside Music Hall, great sound system. The venue was amazing.
Great staff. Shout out to them, man.
Shout out to
good staff.
Yeah. Can't say enough about that venue.
Really good night. Had a good night with the people in Dallas. So Dallas show was the first show that my streak came to an end of breaking up happy couples.
Yeah, but in your defense, I think they were lying. Like there was a lot of lies happening.
I think it's lies happening now on the road, Rory.
Yeah, I feel like now couples just come on stage just to come on stage and show like, hey, we're not like the rest.
We're happy. We're in love. No, we're like really in love.
Yeah.
Nothing can break us.
I could see it in their eyes. They were drowning.
But the show was amazing. The crowd was great. Our friends B Simone and Meg came out again because B Simone had a show in Dallas the same night. Mm-hmm. And so they left her show and then they ran over to our show so they could hit the stage with us. So shout out to them. I can
confirm she smelled fine.
Smelled great. I believe she's on day 5 consistently of taking a shower. Mm-hmm. So that's great to hear that B Simone is on a 5 shower streak.
It's like
5
her period
days.
cycle.
Yeah,
is what she'll
probably miss
showers.
the next 3 days now as a result of going 5 in a row.
She earned it.
She earned it. She earned some days off.
Somewhat of a redemption, I feel, and I looked to Julian. You were in Atlanta, and we had B Simone and Meg come on stage, and they were giving us a lot of lip service in the green room, and then it turned out to be different on stage. They redeemed themselves in Dallas. Feel like y'all finally gave it up. Kind of like really confessed your love for each other.
I mean, the people just don't believe that.
You
we're
tried
friends.
to contain it in Atlanta.
Just let it be.
They don't believe that.
Just
we're
let her
friends.
be. Yo, let B Simone beat, bro.
Yeah, I might have to at this point. Like the way
she was
just
talking,
keep telling me like, "Yo, you fucking lying, bro." I'm like, all right, man.
Let her smash.
I don't know, man. I'm just I'm trying to reserve myself, Rory, and preserve my energy, preserve the nads, man.
Because you're
the nads.
Yeah, preserve the nads.
Child of God. I understand.
So Dallas was great. I feel like something else happened at the Dallas show that was dope.
Yeah, Julian, what happened that was dope? I wasn't there.
Thank God.
And somehow
That's why it went so well.
and
That's why it
no
went
wonder
well.
why it was one of our better shows.
Oh,
we weren't in the
yeah.
Oh, it's
building.
me. I'm
green
the
room just
problem.
felt great.
And then, wouldn't you know it, as soon as I get to the green room in Houston, who was the first person with a fucking camera in my face?
Oh my God.
I'm like, how are you here?
Well, first
How did you find us?
let's before we get to Houston and Eddin's bullshit and how he just ruins every trip we go on. We went to the Mavericks game as a family.
To the Mavericks.
jealous.
Shout out Luka.
Luka
Well,
Doncic.
We
is-
almost didn't go to the Mavericks.
We
game.
almost didn't. And so I purchased the tickets online, and you got in fine. You
Oh, yeah,
you're
yeah.
fine.
Well, I mean,
No,
come
it's
on.
no surprise that the white guy got in.
I'm a Maverick.
Perfectly fine. But then I had a white guy with my group of tickets that I thought was going to get us in.
Mm-hmm.
Peach was with us. So I thought we were
You know,
fine.
Peach is like a sus looking white boy.
Yeah,
It's-
he gives like school shooter vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, he
So
got like
soon as-
his
soon-
pants.
Yeah. So, soon as we get to the gate, well, we forgot that Julian said, yo, my pass isn't uploading to my wallet.
Yeah.
I was like, your ticket? He's like, no. I was like, okay, well, I have all of them in my emails. No worries. As I go to open the email, it says, your order has been canceled. Now, mind you, I already purchased the tickets, had them, and was able to transfer them to everybody. So
Yeah, mine
how all of a
transferred right
sudden-
away.
Yeah, how all of a sudden are the tickets canceled? Whatever. So we had to walk around to the ticket booth and ordered some other tickets. We got refunded for the old ones. So get in the game.
They had to search Peach though.
Yeah, they
Every
had to
ti-
search Peach.
Peach
They had
face
to.
is just like a reminder that we should ban assault rifles.
Yeah, Peach face should absolutely be like a law, like Peach face, the Peach face law.
What's the opposite of the NRA? Like, who's the people that fight against them?
The NBA.
No, Gilbert brought a gun into the locker room.
Yeah, he did.
It's fine.
He did.
Like, they should make Peach the logo of like anti AR-15.
Yeah, if you see somebody with a face like this, just know that he may
Yeah.
or may not.
yes, this guy spends way too much time.
Peach definitely has an
YouTube.
act. He has an act.
Yeah, his whole face looks like a manifesto.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And
There you go.
was Jersey
Blue.
Luka?
Great
There you
transition,
go.
Mal.
Yeah.
Bro, Luka Doncic is easily the most unbothered NBA superstar we have ever seen. I know Larry Bird was like one of the unbothered players that just didn't show a lot of emotion. Cool
Kawhi.
hand Luke. That's what we got to call Luka now. Cool hand Luke.
Underrated movie.
He's great movie. I was sitting next to Julian and I looked up when they subbed Luka out of the game because they read off his stats. It said 33, 12, and 11. And I was like, what?
Mind you, this is the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
They
I
took him
was
out.
like,
Yeah, they
was
subbed
like,
him out
wait.
with 10 minutes in the fourth.
I said, how he has
yeah,
a
because they were
triple-
up by 40 points.
I was like, he has a 33-point triple-double, and it looked like he was out there just coasting.
Quietest triple-double
It's
of all
still-
time.
It's like weird watching him. Of course, I've watched him on TV. It just hits different in person because it looks even slower and more out of shape. Like,
Bro.
how did that work?
I saw him play at the Garden last season, but that doesn't count because everybody has a career night in the Garden, so that doesn't count. Seeing him at the American Airlines Arena,
Everyone gets over on
Yeah,
the Knicks.
everyone.
oh yeah, the Knicks, everybody can't wait. They know they're gonna have a career night. But seeing him at the American Airlines Arena, hometown, seeing how the crowd reacts to him, Luka Doncic is an extremely special talent. The way he plays the game, he makes it look so simple, so easy. But it was dope to catch him in his home gym.
Julian, you went
Like they really like Dirk Nowitzki era is obviously over. They now have their next superstar for the next 14 years.
Is there a conspiracy with the Mavericks and the Whites as far as superstars go? Why do they always have the white superstar of the
superstars.
era?
Because they do a
Even
great
down
job
to
at-
Steve.
Yeah, because they look at it like the Houston Rockets are the black guys. Okay, so the Houston Rockets keep like a whole bunch of young black superstars. So Dallas and Mark Cuban's like, you know what? We're gonna find the Europeans.
They're like the Duke of the NBA.
Exactly,
Very much
That's
so.
exactly what they are. Luka Doncic is Bobby Hurley with,
Yeah.
with a 6-inch height advantage and a gun.
And they use like code words for racism, like the way the music industry says urban. Like Mark Cuban and be like, we're just trying to find someone that's coachable.
Yeah, coachable.
It's like, what are you trying to say, bro?
We're trying to expand. We're trying to expand the global game. That's what it is. Global. They like to go global. They want the global superstar that's going to have Dallas Mavericks merchandise in Europe. Like, I get it. But Luka is a special player. It was great to catch him play. But that wasn't the highlight of the night, Rory.
Oh.
The highlight of the night was the gentleman at the halftime show. I wish we knew his name. I wish we called his name, but we didn't. But that was the highlight of the night, only because they bring out it was nothing odd. A cowboy has a hat on. We're like, okay, we get it. We're in
I'm
Dallas.
sure his name was Walker.
Walker.
Has to be Walker.
Had a
Let's
pack of
call him
Reds in the
Walker.
pocket.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's call him Walker. Walker comes out. He
definitely has a golden retriever that he puts like a bandana around.
it's a red bandana.
Barks at certain people.
Yeah.
He walks out to half court, but he has no props. You don't see nothing. It's just like, okay, what is this guy gonna do? Is he gonna sing? Is he gonna?
Yeah. You thought he was going to maybe give it a good old country tune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, Dallas, I get it. He pulls out two of the biggest bullwhips you have ever seen and just starts he fucked up the court. They're fucking chipped. There's splinters everywhere. He was fucking up that wood. Like, I'm like, wait, hold up. We're in Dallas. I get it, but there's a lot of black people in this arena right now. A white guy swinging whips at half court.
So you're too soon?
Way too soon. I was like, yo, what the fuck is
Get
this?
over. It's been 400 years. My God.
I was like, yo, wait. He's just gonna swing these whips around with all these black people sitting here?
Yeah.
And everybody's kind of looking kind of like, okay, this is awkward, but fuck it, it's halftime.
Fuck it, it's halftime.
I don't like
No,
how close he was to the bench with it. Like he was like gesturing it towards the players, like big it up second half.
Yeah, he
Like,
turned around, he looked at Jason Kidd, he started going crazy.
Where's the t-shirt gun?
Yeah.
Like, this is insane.
I was like, what the fuck
Where's
is
the
going
step
on?
team?
It was the craziest shit. I don't know who's in charge of the halftime performances, but we need to look into that.
I didn't realize white people, we don't read the room or understand shit.
No,
to me, I was just like, oh, what a beautiful representation of our country's history. Meanwhile, Mal is shaking next to me.
Mal and I left
I'm like,
to go find vegan food.
The whip. Oh, fuck. I didn't even realize that.
The American Airlines Arena is it's an interesting arena that we had to set up. You don't feel like you're in an arena when you're walking around looking for like beers and food.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like you're just like in a nice like hotel lobby or something. It's a really different setup. But the arena is beautiful. Luka had a hell of a game, I'm mad Jokic wasn't playing and Jamal Murray wasn't playing. I think it would have been a better game, but it was fun to go out with the fellas, catch a Mavericks game, and then the next night we had the show. Show was amazing. Shout out to all the people that came out.
That was like D3 college type. It was like 117 to 80 in the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, no.
What was the final score?
I think it was 127.
121 to
If they kept Luka, they could have easily
100, something like
hit
that.
150.
Yeah, no, it was a blowout, but it was good to catch Luka in American Airlines Arena. Shout out to the Mavericks.
Julian, you went to college. Remember like intramurals and shit? And there would be like the one guy that should be on the actual team but didn't make
course.
grades, so he'll
Yeah.
go play intramural basketball.
Yeah,
That's like what Luka looks like, but in the NBA.
yeah. His pace.
It was weird.
He's like he's in the gym just having it's like pickup basketball.
Yes.
I'm like, this is the NBA game.
It's like
just
he's
out
going
there.
against pros.
Yeah, and his game he doesn't change his tempo, his pace for nobody. He doesn't care what the defense is doing.
The final
Plays
was
his game.
127 to 99.
127 to 99. They kicked the
They
shit
put
out
up 44 in the second quarter.
Denver. Shout out to DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, he saw me sitting where we were sitting a few rows behind the Nuggets bench, and he looked at me and he said, "Hey, spend some of that fucking money and sit courtside." So I thought
That was funny.
I thought that was pretty funny. Fuck you, DeAndre. The seats were sold out. I couldn't buy it even if I wanted to. But shout out to the Nuggets. Shout out to the Mavericks.
And
Great
the
game.
seats we had were expensive as shit.
The seats we had were nice. I
They
like
were
those
great.
seats because you can kind of see everything. You see
Yeah.
the entire floor. You don't have to be sitting right behind no 7-foot player on the fucking bench. You can't see shit. So
What was DeAndre Jordan's last contract? I don't like when
well, the
multimillionaires tell someone to spend money.
I mean, he
Buy us some tickets, asshole.
Yeah, DeAndre, you didn't leave shit at the fucking will call, so fuck you, man.
Word, we paid full price.
But it was a good game. I wish we would have saw Jokic. I wanted to see him play. That's one player I haven't seen play in person yet, so I was looking forward to that. But he was hurt.
I will say Luka does complain like a whiny soccer player though.
He's European.
Oh yeah, it's the European shit.
Like
They never commit a foul, and they
he
want
was
every foul
flopping.
called on them. Yeah, they never commit a foul. They want every foul. You can't breathe on them. They want you to call every foul. But yeah, it was a good game. Shout out to all the fans that came out to the show in Dallas.
Yeah.
Thank you again to the Southside Music Hall. Beautiful venue, beautiful sound system.
Yeah.
Then we immediately went from the venue, got in the car,
We had to
and
go-
drove to Houston.
We had to drive down to Houston as soon as we left the Dallas Southside Music Hall. We loaded the car up and rode down to Houston. Shout out to the driver, Abdul, I believe his name is. Abdul, you gotta slow down on the fucking turns on the highway, man.
It's weird that your job is driving.
Yeah.
You was knocked, I think. I was terrified that whole car
No, I
ride.
was up for about an hour and a half, but then I put my seatbelt on, I said my prayers, and I just I listened to the smooth sounds of 21 Savage and Drake until
Well,
I passed out.
I did like Julian. Julian somehow became like our resident DJ on the road
Yeah.
for Auxiliary Chorus, and he gave us a nice little medley of like sentimental Drake songs.
Yeah,
We was
a
in our
good vibe.
feels,
It was
thinking about all we accomplished and all the haters.
I love the fact that Rory pointed out that Drake on this current album is saying he's never losing sleep over a bitch. And then we were like, he literally has one of the greatest songs called I Hate Sleeping Alone.
He made the song about losing sleep over a woman.
I mean, maybe he's progressed. Maybe now he doesn't get lonely when he sleeps. And maybe he loves sleeping alone now. So, you know.
And we were talking in the green room too. We don't have to make this a Drake podcast, but we're in his hometown. So I feel like
His
we need to-
hometown.
This is not his hometown?
No.
Those
Oh,
records did hit different though. Hearing him say those specific Houston things, talk about the Galleria, like I played those songs intentionally. It was
And at
kinda
the Houston
sentimental.
show, we discussed Drake's residency here, if you will. Half the crowd seemed like they accepted him. The other half didn't. And I feel like he's trans Houston. Like he's
definitely
he
a Houston-
sometimes can identify as
Absolutely.
Being here.
He has strong ties, strong relationships here in Houston. So yeah, he's Houston by proxy, I guess.
Yeah. But we were talking in the green room, and we'll get off Drake, I promise.
Yo.
Yuck.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Was that
No, it's
my bad.
progressive. Very
I
progressive.
apologize.
You can stay on him.
I mean, sexuality is a spectrum if you think about it.
Yeah.
So about Drake. No, we're talking because on this fucking album, it's so many weird bars that if you say them out loud and you don't have Drake's voice, they sound fucking insane.
Mhm.
But you have to give someone credit. How long is Drake's career now? How many albums deep is he?
Long.
At some point, you're gonna run out of shit to say.
Maybe 11,
Yeah.
10?
At some point, you are gonna run out of things to say. So I don't think we give him enough credit for making weird bars actually sound amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like this far into your career, saying treacherous little twin, like I understand. You're running out of shit to say, you gotta come up with stuff. But to make that the catchiest shit on earth, like
Yeah.
imagine if I said, hey, you're my treacherous little twin.
I would look at you like, what the fuck are you talking about, Rory?
And when he does it, I cannot stop singing.
That's amazing. And now everyone's your treacherous little twin. It's amazing. It's amazing how he has that
Yeah.
ability to make things that we would never say sound super cool. So yeah, we listened to that album, and then Julian got into another playlist, his other playlist bag. He started playing some house, some R&B, some jazz. He gave us a little. I believe he was playing Robert Glasper, some Terrace Martin.
I played a little bit of that. I did some Marvin, Piece of Clay. It's one of my favorite records.
Mm-hmm.
Salt, Misunderstood, great record.
The vibe was good. The
some
vibe, it was a good
Jameson.
vibe. Abdul was scaring the shit out of us hitting those turns, and every time I looked up, the speedometer said 105. I was just like, okay, I'm doing 105 in an Escalade. That's what's up.
I was terrified. That's why I was trying to play the most relaxing music that I could.
Yeah, but sometimes you just got to go through sleep. You got to go to sleep when you in a car ride and you're scared. There's a little road trip. Go to sleep. This way, if you die, you're already sleeping. It's all good.
Yeah.
More like that. That's how you do it.
When you
Sleep,
put it like that.
sleep through the death.
That's poetic.
That's poetic.
Mhm.
And then speaking of poetic,
Thank you. Wow.
When
He
the
was
Houston-
speeding though. I was looking at. Have you ever thought about that when you are in a car where it's like this could possibly crash at some point? Did you ever like look at some of your last text messages? I'm like, let me send something ill out. So like when they find my phone and be like, he knew it. What a premonition.
yeah, like what's my last tweet? What's the last thing I tweeted?
It was so profound what he said to his mom.
We got into Houston at around 5 a.m. Checked into the hotel, and then we had to be up early at the venue.
You got straight to it. You had him waiting in the lobby.
I had them
Never mind,
waiting
forget
in
it.
the
It's
lobby.
cool.
No,
I know. We can't say that out loud.
I had them waiting in the lobby. What are you talking about? The,
5
the
o'clock.
guy that met us at the desk, like he was the only one in the lobby.
They was already in the room. Checked in.
In my room, checked in. We got into the hotel around 5. Had to be at the venue early for an early meet and greet. Show was at 3 o'clock. Meet and greet was at 1:30.
Let's get into the Houston show.
No, let's
Because
get into
they actually gave it up. In Dallas, we love y'all, but y'all just didn't. Y'all were lying. Y'all didn't give it up. It was a good show,
yeah.
but we came to Houston where all the mess starts,
Soon as the first person I see is Eddin.
Woo.
unfortunately.
Oh God,
Who was already here. For some reason, someone booked him
Oh
to
God.
DJ here.
I don't know if people know
Wow.
what they're doing when they book Eddin, but God bless you all.
They're asking for a great old time.
And that's exactly what you bring, Eddin.
Thank you.
You bring a great old time.
Thank you.
I just hate your face. I
Oh,
want to see your
oh,
face
never mind.
as soon as I get to a venue.
Oh,
Well, it's funny. Ed and just, we were talking about Houston music, Eddin, being a DJ who got booked in Houston, was telling us that he thinks
I got booked
Meg
for
is the #1 artist in Houston
I
music
never
history.
said that.
So, like, what type of set did you give Houston at your gig?
I wasn't
in music
DJing.
history.
Yeah.
I was taking pictures. But that being said, I'm just saying.
Well, you got booked to take pictures.
yeah. a video.
Oh, I thought you were DJing.
No.
Oh, you got a photog
Yeah.
booking.
Oh,
Okay,
gosh.
dope.
All right.
Yeah. See, look, I'm cool.
Oh, look at you, multifaceted.
Thank you.
You Mexicans are so just
I take your job, bro.
yeah.
All right. I don't want to discredit your photo taking ability because you are great at what you do, even though we hate your face.
Yay.
What a terrible business move by whoever booked
Yeah.
you. Like, there's no
Why?
photographers
There's
in
mad
Houston.
cameras
Bro.
in
You
Houston.
flew someone to Houston to take pictures.
Hey, I mean, that's how good I am, you know? I get flown out
So
And what were you taking pictures of?
of another DJ.
Just women.
Oh, so the DJ hired you to take pictures
Yeah,
of him
pictures
while
and
he was
video.
working.
Her. Shout out to
Oh,
Dana.
her.
Yeah. Fire.
Oh, all right. This has
okay.
nothing to do.
Oh, here we go.
all right. Now
No,
it didn't make sense. It was like, why would someone
Listen, you just
fly
gotta-
someone to take pictures?
You just
of
let
them?
people talk. They'll give you the answers.
Yeah.
Just keep letting them
Okay,
talk. He'll give you all
now
the
I
answers
get
we're
it.
looking for.
All right.
So a female DJ hired you.
Dana Lou. Shout out to Dana Lou.
Shout out to Dana Lou.
Yeah, Dana Lou.
Shout out to Dana Lou.
One of my favorites.
Legend.
One of my favorites.
The legend.
The legend Dana Lou hired you to be her photographer for the day while she was spinning and
We
wheeling and dealing.
we like
at
had
the
a whole
party.
day out in Houston and I was doing like her vlog and photos and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh, all right.
Dope.
That's cute.
So you had a nice little
That's
time
cute.
running around Houston taking okay.
Yes. And
And
shout
then
out to,
then she ended the night with a party.
yes.
She DJing a party.
Yes.
And how was the party? How did that go?
Fire. It was very fire.
Yeah?
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Got some great shots.
Really great shots.
I bet you
Okay,
did.
dope.
Yes.
So then we
Some
Thank
great
you.
shots.
then you wake up the
of a
next day
party.
and then we see your face in the green room.
Yeah.
We saw him in the hotel.
Well, I saw Rory and Julian first.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I was
you had a
excited
good-
to see you guys.
So you had a good night in Houston?
Oh well, yeah. I had a good couple.
We're
nights
gonna
in
get to the last night.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually.
no, last night
But
we're gonna get to.
we get to the Houston show. Obviously, we're tired, and when you're tired, meet and greets sometimes can be a little tough.
Mhm.
Thank God that group for the meet and greet was amazing,
Great group of people.
messy, hilarious.
They came in ready to talk shit.
This gentleman came to the meet and greet by himself. He said, "Yeah, man." He led with. He didn't say hello. He didn't say my name is. He said, "Yo, just broke up with my girl." So naturally, Mal and I were like, "Okay, tell us more."
Yeah,
He started mid-sentence.
Yeah, he just walked in. I just broke up with my girl. Oh, all right, cool. All right.
That's what's up.
You went straight to it.
Yeah.
Do you have a story for us? He says, yeah, it's homecoming weekend, so she was tripping. I haven't seen my college friends. I was on board with him for a lot of that story.
Yeah.
You
can
women
relate.
Yeah. I didn't graduate, so going to homecoming is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm allowed there.
He went back to finish.
And also, if St. Peter's did do homecoming on JFK Boulevard,
Yeah,
like
of course, right there.
at the chicken spot,
Yeah.
like that's where homecoming would be.
Exactly.
So he's like, it's homecoming weekend, man. I haven't seen my college friends. I went out and stayed out a little later than I should have. And I was like, all right, that happens. That doesn't feel like you should break up with your girl off
Mhm.
that. He's like, well, I got home at 8 a.m.
No, he said, long story short, I got home. He said my phone was on Do Not Disturb.
Mm.
And then he said, long story short, I walked in the house at 8 a.m. I'm like, bro, you can't go from a night out till you got home at 8 a.m. and just say it was a long story short.
Well, why not?
And
What the fuck
and
happened
led with,
between those
with
hours?
that she was tripping. Like the way he was telling that story, I was thinking like, today's girl got mad at him because he came home at like 1 a.m. during
Yeah.
homecoming weekend.
No,
Like,
8 a.m.
Sometimes women really do be tripping.
Yeah,
8 a.m. with your phone on Do Not Disturb. She's
Yeah.
calling you all night.
yeah.
And then we asked, all right, so what was your excuse? What did you say when you walked in? He said, lost track of time.
Yeah, lost track of time. Did you lose track of the sun when it came up?
yeah,
Like, I guarantee you everybody sees the sun when it's up. Like,
And how Do Not Disturb works, I feel like if you call someone twice, Do Not Disturb goes away.
yeah. It like
listen,
overrides
we
it.
know he was doing some shit he wasn't supposed to be doing.
Of course
we
Well,
know
we
what the
eventually
fuck
found out he
doing.
was.
And so he was brave enough to come on stage and have us. We FaceTimed his ex.
And as a family at the show, we all begged for her forgiveness.
We all begged her to take him back, and she said, he has work to do. He's, he just has to stop doing dumb shit. And, But she seemed like a very forgiving, loving woman. So shout out to, I believe her name was Tulu.
Yes.
Her name was Tulu. So hopefully Tulu has taken him back, and maybe they're happily in love now at this point. I don't know.
And when I walked up to the table he was at by himself, because he was supposed to go with his girl.
with
Yeah.
2 plates of wings.
Yeah, 2 plates of wings. He ordered for 2.
Yeah.
She
When
was
I
there in
walked-
spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I walked up to that table to start that convo with him during the show, I saw 2 phones on the table. I was like, oh, all right.
That's her phone.
I know what time it is with
That's
you.
her phone.
Yeah.
No, that's the other phone.
Yeah. That's the
He
phone.
had an iPhone C.
That's the phone
He
that
had
wasn't on Do Not Disturb.
Mhm.
That was the phone
that was the active phone.
Yeah, that was the active. That phone you can get in first ring. He picking that up.
Yo, it was funny, but if you get to the root of it, he was a real piece of shit.
He was a huge piece of shit.
He literally said she doesn't know about this phone.
Oh my
He literally
God.
said he walked in at 8 a.m. She went to church. He thought she was gonna be all right. She came back home tripping. I said, so you thought God was gonna tell her to forgive you? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, I get it.
Then when she was on FaceTime during the show, she's like, yeah, he's got a lot of work to do. His response on the mic was, "Ayy." I was like, yo, you're a piece of shit. Look at this nice
Now that I
God-fearing
think
woman.
about it, I hope Toulouse don't take his ass back. Fuck him, Toulouse. Kick his ass the fuck out, man. You deserve better, Toulouse.
Fam, 8 a.m. is crazy.
Insane.
When you live with your girl,
You
just
gotta
strolling
be a
in
bold
at 8 a.m.
motherfucker to walk in at 8 a.m. and not be coming home from prison. Like you gotta have the handcuffs fresh off your wrist at 8 a.m. Like
No, I was excited to hear what he said when he walked in. I was thinking like he made up like his friend was shot, like something. I couldn't
Nah.
wait to hear what he said. He said, "No, I just lost track
lost
of time."
track of time. You know, was out. Phone was on
Regular
Do Not
shit,
Disturb. It was like, and you're alive to tell this story. Like, okay, that's what's up.
All right, what's the time gap of losing track of time?
And how do you lose track?
You know?
Nobody has ever lost track of time. Like you literally have your
when
phone.
the sun exists.
Yeah, like what are you talking? Yo, bro, listen. Nobody else is outside in the street. That means it's time to go home. Like literally,
Right.
everybody's in the house.
When the birds start chirping.
Why are
Oh,
you
no,
still
yeah.
outside? Why are you still here?
But what's really nasty, but we didn't get into because I didn't want to really embarrass that girl. She was nice enough to FaceTime in front of a whole crowd.
Yeah.
He liked the girl he was with.
Yeah,
He came home at 8. Like they got breakfast. He cuddled.
yeah.
Like he stayed for the
Oh
night.
yeah, no. That was like they spent the whole evening together. Woke up to the
Damn.
birds chirping, and she probably made a cup of Joe. And
What's gonna be funny is we're gonna find out he never even went to college.
nah, hold on. There's no way. There's no way he's like
He just on his drive home he saw a homecoming sign. It was
Oh,
like, bet that's
it's
where I
lit.
was.
Bet.
I was at homecoming. What are you talking about? But shout out to him. He was great enough sport to come on stage. Shout out to other couples that came up. I tried to break up somebody in Houston. Didn't work, man.
Yeah.
Trying to get people back together too.
Tried to put people back. Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
ex
did
couple
that.
was great.
The ex couple. That was interesting.
They were
So
fun.
the ex couple was a couple that were no longer together, but he flew out to see her and they decided to come to the show together. And
But when we got down to the details, they were never really in a relationship. They
It
were
was fucking.
they were in a pandemic ship.
they were who can I tolerate the most while lockdown happens.
Yeah.
And
They were a lockdown couple.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So they were just two people that had been fucking for a while.
That's all. And then they wanted to kind of fuck again because I went through her phone
Mhm.
and she clearly was saying she doesn't get any dick.
Damn.
Yes.
So you know how girls are. They didn't want to get a new dick.
Like
They'd rather
liars.
go
No, I
back
get
to
it. She
old-
deleted all the
for sure. You
messages.
want
Back to
to
old
acquire
dick.
another body.
Yeah, they don't
Right.
want a new body on their belt. They want an old body. Recycle it. Bring
Yeah, I
the
get
dick out of the trash can.
I respect it.
Yeah, no, I get it. I understand.
What was there any other Houston highlights?
There was the
From the
girl.
show?
There was the girl with the best friend that she was trying to fuck.
The girl with the best friend she was
Yeah,
trying
That
to
must have
fuck.
been at your show.
Oh, that was Tamia and Malcolm.
There you
And then
go.
we called
Oh
her
yeah.
boyfriend Tony on FaceTime.
See, he thought I was tripping.
And Tony, he knew Malcolm. He said, nah, man, no, their relationship, they're just friends. And
Yeah, all
that
right.
was pretty cool to kind of see that, man. But I went through the phone. I tried to find some dirt.
You did a little bit.
I mean, it was just funny text
Dick
messages
talk.
with her and her boyfriend. But
Yeah.
between Malcolm, it was clean, man. Nothing there. Nothing there.
It did speak to, and I didn't want to get in like a whole tangent about it at the show, but it did speak to just women being attracted to guys that are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
The way she was complimenting Malcolm was the same reason why she never fucked Malcolm.
Mhm.
She was like, we were in this
Great
friend
guy.
group together, like everyone's fucking everyone, and like I was just dating the worst type of guys ever, and then was just like, Malcolm's so wholesome, he has his shit together, he's amazing, and I'm like, this is why you never fucked him.
This is exactly why. She said he has his shit together.
All the things you would want to
So I'm
hit
like-
on a checklist.
Yeah,
and she,
I'm like, hey,
and she
so-
was like, oh, I'd never go near him.
Yeah, like I would
Meanwhile-
never touch him. I was
Meanwhile,
like,
she's
wait.
telling us the history of all the terrible fucking
Right.
humans that she's
that
fucked.
she let smash them cakes from the back. And here's Malcolm sitting here
Smash
just
them cakes.
got all his shit together and doesn't have a chance in hell.
But Tony seemed like a good guy.
He seemed like a good
So-
guy.
Tony was her
He seemed-
boyfriend.
He seemed like a good guy. He seemed like he was very trusting in her, very secure. He wasn't worried about her and Malcolm's relationship at all. Obviously Malcolm knew him. They have a relationship with each other. So it was an interesting dynamic, and it was like, okay, I guess it's possible.
If I was Malcolm, though, I would be kind of scared of Tony. Anyone that drives with their hood on is a little intimidating.
After a haircut too.
He was in his own car. In his own car with his hood on.
I don't think he made it to the barbershop yet. I think he was on his way there. I don't think he got there yet.
I still think it's weird to drive with your hood up.
Regardless of their friendship or whatever, I still think it's odd. Would you guys let your girl go with a friend to a show like that or an event like that?
Why not?
Yes, but of course, I don't want to push the feminine agenda again. They killed me. They killed me for thinking it's okay for your girlfriend to have male friends.
Oh yeah,
the YouTube review.
They called me pussy. This is where's masculinity at? Where's your insecurities at, weirdo?
Well, you'd also be fucking fine with it?
Would I be fine with what? My
your girl going to like a show
to
or
a Rory Mall show
with a friend?
To a friend.
Her male friend? No.
To a Rory Mall show?
Well, I wouldn't let my girl go to anything Mal's doing. Yeah. But that's a whole separate conversation. Why wouldn't you let your girl come to our show with a male friend?
Because I would be there with her.
All right, but what if you had
to go get a haircut?
Yeah, go get a haircut.
No, but like, what if you genuinely didn't listen? You know, she has a guy friend that's like their bonding thing. They're both listeners.
You don't need to be bonded with no
show.
No, they explained it at the meet and greet. Out of their whole friend group, they're the only two that listen to the show, and they both wanted to go. No one else in their crew listens, so they were like, "All right, well, two of us will go."
Yeah, so bring your girl, and I'm gonna bring. And Tamia should have brought Tony.
He didn't want to go. He doesn't fuck with us. I'm not. Listen, if my girl likes a podcast,
there were plenty of people there that didn't even know who it was. Shay. Young lady Shay, she had no idea Janae bought her.
Okay,
had no idea who we were.
Well, Tony is a man, and he doesn't just
had to get a haircut.
Do whatever his girl says.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got some bronze.
Yeah,
he's got some.
Yeah.
Like no, fuck them niggas. I'm not going to see them. I don't know who they are.
Yeah, and as soon as you get back in that kitchen.
Look, that's how much of a threat Malcolm is. Take Malcolm with you.
Damn,
what?
Poor Malcolm.
Just make sure dinner's ready when I'm back.
Yeah.
And use less starch.
Starch.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I don't know, man. I understand. I like the dynamic that they have with each other, and I get it. Women have real, genuine, just male friends. But I don't know, man. Just going to like shows and that's like date shit, bro.
No, it's not.
It's a little bit of a date.
That's a date.
How is that a date? Yo, y'all are weird.
I get it because it's YouTube,
I understand that everyone agreed with y'all when we had B Simone and them on,
weird.
and I was the weirdo at the. I think y'all are weird.
No, I would be cool with my girl doing that. It's just, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's a little bit of date vibes right there.
That's a date.
Going to a show is a date vibe.
Yes.
I agree.
It's a date. What are you talking about? Yes,
it could be but anything could be a date with the right person.
Date. It's a date, Rory.
Have you ever went out to eat with a female friend?
Yes.
It wasn't a date, right?
No,
but dinner could be a date. It's what you put on. Anything could be a date.
No, it's a date when it's like we know the show. Yo, they're coming this day. We're gonna go together. That's a date. That's like, okay, yeah, we set a date. We're gonna go together to the show.
I have been on tour with you this whole year, and I've watched you set times to meet with your female friends to have dinner, and I didn't think you were on a date. I think you went to dinner with a friend.
No, but it's different though, because I'm literally here, like just in town for a show. I'm here working, catching up with friends. They live here.
You've never planned to go to dinner in New York with a female friend?
Yeah, but it was like a date. Not like an intimate date, but it's a date.
Oh,
and the girl
maybe I'm confusing what y'all consider.
And she didn't have a boyfriend, so it's like.
But what about B? You can hang out with her, right? Alone.
Yeah, but they're actually dating.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's not dating. But we had.
Right, so you're saying
I was in town. I was like, yo, let's go to the movies. Like,
that don't sound intimate as fuck.
Now you're confusing me because you're saying that would still be a date. What's your definition of date?
Right.
Setting a date to go and hang out with a friend.
And your girl just can't do that.
With a guy, no.
Would you expect her not? Okay, so would you not?
I don't think I would be able to do it if I had a girlfriend.
Oh, okay. That's what I was going to say.
I don't think my girlfriend would approve of that.
Going to...
Hanging out with your female...
Hanging out with a female friend?
If she was like, you can't hang out with B, you'd be fine.
What if you like hung out and like went, because I've hung out with they're not dates, but like go to a bar, get a drink, like hang out maybe like daytime, even if it's like early evening kind of thing. But are you saying because this is a ticketed event that it's more of a date because they bought these in advance together, they're thinking about it.
You made a plan.
They dressed for this
on November, whatever.
So it's all of that that's a part of it that makes it a date.
We set time. We know what we're going to do. We clear the schedule because we'll be there that day.
But they can't just be two
Sounds like
friends.
responsible adults.
Yeah, they can't just be two friends that listen
that
to the
too.
same podcast.
That too. That as well.
You're confusing the shit out of me of
I
what a
don't know
date
what
is and
you're
what a
saying.
date isn't.
I'm just saying.
Because they
it's a
set a
date.
time, it's a date.
But it's only a little weird because she has a boyfriend. If she didn't have a boyfriend, would you consider that they were on a date?
If they were both interested in each other or interested in getting to know each other in that way, then yes, that's a date.
So they have to be interested in getting to know each other for it to be a date.
Of course.
Yes, that's part of a date. If the intention is to get to know someone,
So you can only go on a date when you're trying to get to. But if you know someone already, you can't go on. It's not considered a date.
I mean,
no, it's a date.
Exactly. It was a
Damn.
date.
No, but I'm saying someone that is not just a friend. Someone that's not just a
I
friend.
just lost a brain cell.
Maul said exactly like that was the like that was the hook and
Yeah.
sinker.
I'm just saying. He made
Wait,
it seem like
you
it's
are
only a date
making
if
my
you're trying
mind
to
I'm
get to
spin
know.
right
so
now.
confused.
I'm so lost.
No, you made a statement like it can only really be considered a date if you're trying to get to know this person, if you're trying to whatever.
Yeah, intimate.
I'm saying even if you already know this person, it could still be a date.
No, but you could.
Yes, but the intention, like, what are the intentions of it? If I'm going to go do something
gonna go
with
have a good time.
friend, my
Yeah.
intention is to hang out with my friend.
Yeah.
I don't consider that a date.
So it's a hangout.
Yeah.
Okay, let's play semantics. It's all good.
No, I think you're playing semantics.
Could your girl do that?
Go with her male friend to go do something? Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, how long have they been friends? I'm not gonna lie to you. That definitely plays. You're not hanging out with some random ass
listen.
dude next week.
This is what I hate. And this is what everyone did to me after the B Simone.
Yeah, 'cause you're crazy.
Y'all, no. Y'all just made up a whole new scenario and then said that's what I was saying. No, Eddin, I'm not saying that just some random dude she just met she can go out with. Stop changing what I'm saying.
Fine.
Because that's what everyone did to me after the B Simone conversation.
What are
It's
you
like,
saying? Be very clear in what you're saying.
If she has had a friend, like that's her friend.
A friend.
I don't use friend as like just some.
No, it's a friend.
Her
We know what a
friend.
friend is. Yeah.
Yes, she can absolutely go hang out with her friend. That's totally fine with me.
One-on-one.
Yes.
I agree.
You agree?
Yeah.
You agree? Your girl can go one-on-one with her male friend and hang out and have
I would want to know the history of their friendship and those things.
Y'all
but-
don't know your girl's friends?
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
No,
cool
I'm
with
saying
that.
like I wouldn't be like, why you want to hang out with them? I wouldn't be pressing her like that. But I feel like if she were to hang out with a guy one-on-one like that, it would also, I would be aware of who he is and what his role is in her life. Like this, it's not like my ex. It's not like I used to fuck him. It's just like this is literally my friend. So I have a lot of girls that I consider very good friends.
Yeah.
Me too.
That I have no issue, and their guys have no issues with them hanging out with me. Like,
Right.
So I would expect the same, but I would have to be aware of their relationship with that person.
Got you.
Yeah. I'm. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know what the history would be.
Mhm.
If she just met some dude, it was like, nah, he's a friend, but I just met him. And he's
Fuck
I'm
outta
like,
here.
all right, babe, I'm coming with y'all.
Yeah. We on a date.
Okay. That's interesting.
What's so, you know what's so
My
weird?
girl still wouldn't be able to.
Maul goes, that's good for you guys.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
all
great.
that.
But you know what I don't understand? I feel like Maul would be the guy that would be on my side with this
I absolutely would.
because I
'Cause
know.
get her away from me so now I could text my other bitches.
Oh my.
Well, that's what I
God.
thought Tony was doing.
Yeah.
Finally, I could get away from.
Yeah.
Malcolm,
Give me some
please
time.
get this girl away
Yeah.
from me.
Can't
Let
wait
me
for
see if
this
I still
haircut.
I could flirt. Like, let me see if I can still get my shit off.
But and we can close this going back and forth shit. But why I think it's weird that Maul thinks this way is because I know Maul to be one of the dudes that has really good platonic relationships with
I
a
do.
lot of women that he hangs out with where
do.
there would nothing would happen and their boyfriends wouldn't have to worry.
I do.
So you know that men and women can just be friends.
Of course. Absolutely.
You're not one of these weirdos that thinks otherwise. So that's why I'm confused why your girl couldn't go hang out
well,
with her Maul.
It's one-sided.
With her Maul.
Yeah, I was
with,
going to say, he can only be that guy. It only works with him. His girl can't do that. She can't have them all.
Oh, look at Julian.
Because I was
Nah, my girl ain't hanging out with mom. I'm sorry.
But I always felt like
Why?
the dudes that thought that way, I always thought were strange because I'm like, oh, you just view women in one way that you either fuck or you don't. Like you can't have a friendship with them. And I think that's weird and predatorial.
Yeah, no.
I don't think that way. So I think there's a world where men and women could just hang out and my girl can do it and I won't think something weird is
Men
happening.
and women can just hang out as friends.
Now, if I find out y'all fucked before, everyone's dying.
Oh, 100%. We're airing that.
that's-
shit
I'm not
out.
that liberal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's where it gets tricky at. Like, oh, so y'all actually did do. Even if, okay, say they didn't fuck, right? Say they didn't fuck. Say you found out that they made out one night.
How long ago?
Does it matter? Rory just loves like calendar shit. Like, what was it? Was it Halloween last year?
no, no,
it matters.
Stop.
It definitely matters.
Hear me out.
I'm hearing you out.
I'm 32.
Okay.
Okay.
If I'm dating a woman that has been had male friends since, let's say, high school. And in high school, they made out one night. And then nothing after that, and they remain friends. I would not trip about that.
Fuck that.
I don't care.
What if it's a friend? From,
I don't care.
What if it's a friend that she met in college?
Give a
So when
fuck
she was
when
like
you kissed.
Oh, if they met in college,
21,
if they met in college, you fuck.
Yo, I am never letting my girl just hang out on a casual day with a guy she made out with years ago.
ever?
Are you kidding me?
You know that's happened to you.
It's 1,000%.
Oh no, it's happened, but I don't
and
know
he thinks
about
you
it.
just make out.
No, it's happened to me, but I don't know about it.
That
I'm
dick
talking
has
about
been
if you
in
know
her
about
mouth.
it. Like if I knew, it's not happening. No, hell no.
Yeah.
No, I don't care. Just making out, no. You know, because you obviously know that there was some. Y'all had a moment of attraction. Y'all would definitely like fuck each
Because
other.
then they play that what if game, and I hate that
Yeah.
shit. Because you can see it on their faces when they're together. Like, ooh, that
it's
could
like
be
now
me.
it's awkward. Now we got to be like just weird shit in the room.
All right, let's say
I don't like shit to feel weird, though.
Yeah.
Because I bring it up. I make it uncomfortable. I bet, look, I know y'all tongued each other down like before. All right? Like it ain't got to be.
Okay,
I mean, I know you like my girl. She got a fat ass. Like, you know, like,
Let's get a hypothetical here. Let's say freshman year of college, see a chick. You're what, 18 when you freshman year?
Mhm.
18. Meet a girl in the dorms. Cool, whatever. We make out. We then realize that it's not in the stars for us. We're not that. But we remain
Have you
friends.
ever made out with a girl in college and you realize it's not going to happen?
Uh,
1,000%. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
yeah.
Well, in college, I think you make out with girls you just see.
That's
You know,
what I'm saying.
But that's the
No,
point.
that's the point
Yeah.
I'm getting at. And like, that's just what it was. I don't really
But I don't
care.
like the fact
and
that
we
the
were
dude
just
see my
friends for
girl
that
and feel
long.
like he could just kiss her.
I wouldn't think that would be a
I don't like that. I don't like the fact that my girl at one point was the girl that a random dude could just see him like,
I
I'm
could
about to
get
just
that.
put my tongue in her mouth. Like,
But
what?
Mal, if you're thinking you're 18, you're on a college campus, you're running around.
Yeah, I know.
like,
Everybody was-
you're
listen,
hooking up with the half
we
the
were all
dorm.
hoes. We were all hoes.
Yes,
Yeah.
but like
I get
you've
it.
had that one make out, you didn't even sleep together, but that next morning you're like, that didn't feel right. We're better off as homies.
Yeah.
I have
That
one of my
happens.
closest girlfriends I did that with. We were best friends for like 4 years throughout college. I think we made out like during senior week after 4 years of people speculating that
It's
we
just
hooked
weird.
up.
that is
We did it. We
that
were
is the thing I've ever heard in my life.
Senior week?
Am I allowed to say that? You made out during senior week. Did you guys hold hands at the dance?
it was just colored
Fucking
commentary.
loser.
Did she hold you after y'all kissed?
I called my mom.
I called my mom. I called my mom.
But we made out and we looked at each other like immediately
Did you make out in the
after.
rain?
No, it was bright daylight. It was fucking spring.
you like
We looked at each other in the eyes. We were like, this isn't it. Nah, this ain't gonna work.
You kiss in the daytime?
It was a day party. We were
What a
hammered.
You
weirdo.
can't, wait, what? There's something wrong with kissing in the daytime?
Yeah.
Why?
You've never kissed a girl in the
kiss in the
daytime?
daytime?
Mal,
If
you've
you
never-
guys don't know, Mal has
Stop.
intimacy issues. I don't know if you've realized yet.
Crazy.
Yo, y'all be kissing when the sun is up and shit? Y'all niggas is weird, dude. Y'all some weirdos.
You know what's crazy?
You only kiss when the sun goes down.
Sometimes I even know her last name. It's nuts.
Sometimes I actually like her.
Yeah.
It gets even crazier. Yeah, nah,
It's
I don't.
so like sometimes I even treat her with respect.
Oh, damn.
So weird.
That's lit.
Mal, you're getting up in years though. Like if you have that mentality,
Yeah, he is.
and trust me, I have a male
I don't
ego.
have
I
those.
have the same thoughts with a lot of things, but
Nah.
I am a realist. You're getting up there in age, and I don't think
Fuck
you want to
you.
date a young chick. I think you want to date a girl around your age. She's gonna have a lot of random makeouts.
Yeah.
Block.
There's going to be a
Not
lot of dicks in
necessarily,
there.
but yeah, most likely.
Damn, Eddin.
What?
Most likely. Most likely. I mean, you know, but we grown.
Oh, now we're grown.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
No,
always
you're
grown.
That's what I was trying to say
rules,
originally.
No rules apply to Mal.
Yeah, no, not to me. No, fuck that. I mean, but we grown. You understand women have a past and things like that. You just don't want your girl to have a crazy fucking past.
You just don't want to know it, correct?
No, not that I don't want to know. I'm not going to dig and ask.
Right.
But like, I don't want her to have been like the girl. Like, we know, bro, listen,
Treat.
we know the girls that we don't want to end up wifing when they become adults.
Yeah.
Like, you just had like, yo, they ran train on her in like the dorm. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how mature or immature y'all say. I'm never trying to be with a girl that dudes ran a train on. Like, are you kidding me?
She was sexually liberated. She was
No, which is great.
exploring her. sexuality.
Great. Not for me.
Becoming her best self.
Like, that's not wifey.
Fine.
What's funny is
Amazing.
I'm coming across as like the liberal guy. If if I find out they ran a train on you,
I'd be sick.
Like
I'd be
nobody
sick.
want. You
I'm
don't
gonna
want
fucking
that.
throw
bro.
up right
you don't.
there.
You don't
Holy
want. You
shit.
don't want that. You don't want
Oh,
that girl. To
I'm getting
be
the
like,
shakes just thinking about it.
Yeah,
The
like you know what I'm
shakes.
saying. I know it happens, but it's like I'm gonna stay away from this. Like, not for me.
This is not for me.
It's just not for me. That's all. Not no judging. Just I can't.
But what if it was
that
a
album
one-off?
wasn't for you.
Yeah, I
What
can't
if that like
settle
wasn't
with
like her bag though? What if it was just like a one-off experiment?
That wasn't her
that.
bag.
A one-off.
Yeah,
Is that
Like a one-off train?
just one-off.
I feel like most trains are probably one-off.
You got some girls twisted.
So
I know
that's
some girls
my
that
point.
Keep,
Like I feel like
they keep buying Metro cards. Every week, it's like, yo, she's back. Like, yo, this girl is back. She was just here 3 weeks ago. Like, what is going
Who
on?
buys a round trip on MTA?
Like, she's back. Like, what the fuck is going on? No way. One-offs. No girl has had a one-off train. Are you kidding me?
She transferred at stations she didn't need to.
Yeah, like what? A one-off? Nah.
No, you could have taken that all the way to Times Square. You didn't need to do that.
I feel like there are women that have definitely been in that situation and are like, I don't want to do that again, for sure.
I mean,
Julian, I think that there's the higher percentage that the women that have been trained, it happened once. I think that's the highest percentage.
Yo, bro.
like, that's mad work.
Bro, that is a mental health issue. I don't know if y'all know that, bro.
Why?
Wait, a woman getting
if
trained
you
is a
can have
mental...
multiple
This
women in your
that's
bedroom,
definitely
sounds
No,
like a- it
I
sounds
think
like
the dudes are
efficiency.
weirder.
No, I was great to say. Like, that was never my thing. Like, I never
I've
could
expressed.
get with
I
that
think
type of
trains.
shit.
Listen, I went to college.
That's the weirdest
Went to college
shit ever,
and
bro.
I was a Kappa.
That was the,
So the amount of opportunities I had to do that
That's
were
the
astronomical. And
weirdest-
They
I
used to
thought,
call Rory young conductor.
bro, I have never
my
done a train. I would never do one. They call me Thomas in the streets.
young conductor is crazy.
yo,
Yo, Rory was at the door. So you got a condom? You good? You got a condom? All right, you go.
Anytime I walked in the party, everyone
aboard?
choo choo. Just right when I walked in.
Rory was like the dude.
Yo,
He's
choo
here.
choo, it's a double entendre.
Rory was like the
Hey.
dude on the Metro North that come punching the tickets.
Yeah.
Tickets.
click, 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 click,
You had to click it.
click, click,
The
click,
ticket
click,
punch.
click.
The Polar Express going crazy.
Yo, man, that is sick.
I have never been in a train.
Yo,
I think
the life
I think
we
it's
live
the
is
weirdest.
crazy,
I
bro.
think the men are weirder in trains than the women.
Oh,
Oh,
By-
100%.
and I don't even think it's
100%.
close.
No, actually, nah.
Nah,
I
bro.
Oh,
get
it's you
what
and the
you're saying.
fellas with your pants off,
Listen. I
sharing
get,
a hole.
I
It's
get-
weird.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I'm with you, but it's not weirder than the chick that's letting dudes run train.
Nah,
I
I
disagree.
get what you're
I
saying.
completely
I agree with Rory.
I think there. I
No
think there's
way,
a
are
world.
y'all fucking kidding me?
Son, there's mad dicks around, bro.
I get it. I'm with y'all. I think it's weird too. I've been a part of running a train on a girl, and after I felt like a piece
Wait,
of shit.
whoa, wait, what?
Wait, you have run a train?
On a girl? Yeah.
Wait,
I mean,
Wait.
I'm not surprised somehow.
I feel like we've had this conversation and you denied it.
Wait,
Did we just get a confession?
No, I've when I was younger.
how
absolutely.
many?
Not one time.
So
Who went first?
why can't one-offs exist? He just did it one time.
No, I'm talking about for the guy. I don't think the girl or one off could exist.
Okay, wait, tell us. Go ahead.
Who went first?
How
Where
many-
were you in the train?
How many dudes were there?
You were the
I was
caboose.
Second? No, I was second.
You were second?
Yo, the caboose.
You was definitely the
Yo,
caboose.
the caboose is wild. Yo, being the caboose is crazy. Being the last.
Nah, it was Mal and Shorty. It was Mal and Shorty in room, and he goes, "I'll be right back," and grabbed his man.
Nah, yo, what? I don't even like talk. That's how
Wall
weird it
went
was
last
to
and
me.
put her in missionary.
Oh, no.
And you know what's crazy? Now that I think about it, I don't think it started out. It wasn't supposed to be like because it was only. I think it was only.
It's never supposed to.
It was
be.
4 of us, maybe 3 or 4.
Planning a train is sick.
4 of us is crazy.
4 of you.
It was 3 or 4. Yeah, but it wasn't supposed. It was weird the way.
Did you
it
guys
happened.
draw straws? Like, how did you get the order? And
Draw
No,
dicks.
my homeboy. It was the girl he was dating, and he called.
all right, now I see why you won't let your girl
No,
hang out
real
with me.
talk.
You was fucking your friend's girl with him.
No,
In front of him.
No,
That's a lot,
it
man.
wasn't-
With him.
it wasn't his
If that
girl.
happens to me in my childhood, yeah, my
wasn't-
girl can't have friends.
It wasn't a girl. It was a girl that he knew. Let's just say he knew her. Like she was there because she knew him.
Mm.
And me and a few other homeboys was
Yeah, you and
chilling.
the fellas hanging.
He calls my phone
Mm.
from the room, like, "Yo, come to the room for a second."
For a second.
Just for a
Okay, hold on,
second.
just so I can
So I'm
get a
like,
gauge.
but I didn't know
Wait,
what. I'm thinking
We
something
talking-
probably happened. I didn't know. I didn't know what was
we
going
talking
on.
flip phone? We talking iPhone?
No, this was
like the
this
rotary.
was flip phone.
All right, cool. I'm just trying to get a gauge of what year
flip
this
phone.
was.
Yeah, this was like 05.
Yo, fucking your girl and flipping open your phone to call the homies that are in the next
True
room.
story. Calls me. I walk in the room. He like, "Yo, like, she feeling you." I'm like, "What?"
She feeling us.
Oh, my gosh.
True story.
Wait, does he have his pants on?
They was in the bed. Like
Okay.
I walked, like I just knocked on the door and I opened the bedroom door. They were both in the bed. And he was like, "Yo, she she feeling you.
He's like bricked up, just telling you that she's feeling you.
I was like,
He
what?
has to be.
So you know me. All
All right, all right. In the bed, like, what's the covers gain? Are they like
No, they're like
covers up to their neck?
They're completely under the blanket. You can't.
Okay.
All you can see is just.
What's her facial expression? Like, what is she giving? Come
She
fuck me
was
vibes, or is she?
Yeah. Oh, I know for sure. It was as soon as I
fuck me
knocked on the
vibes.
door, opened the door, she was smiling.
She know what she
And
wanted.
the homie told me like, yeah, nah, she likes you. Like she was like, yo, what's up with your friend?
But I want to know like how she asked him. Like, yo, you know your friend Mal?
Who's right outside this door?
Call him.
You know your friend Mal?
Call him. You know your friend that's in the living room? Call
You know
him
that
right
guy
now.
that's out there?
It was crazy though. I felt like a piece of shit after that though. I'm not gonna
All
lie.
right, so they called you in, and then like, what did you guys get? Send out like a mass text?
The bat signal?
Yeah, like how did you get the homies?
Well, no, they was in the living room. I walked out.
Did anyone like T9 text them?
No, I walked
Excuse
out.
me?
Yo, she's ready.
I walked out the room. I felt like a piece
Smiley
of shit.
face.
Got some head. I was like, oh,
You only got head.
It's
Only
weird the
got
first time.
only got.
While you were getting head, was the homie fucking her?
Nah, he had finished. He was just like,
He was just in the room while you were getting
Yeah.
head.
yeah, yeah, man,
Rory,
All right,
please,
can I?
yeah.
You guys just
please.
Outside of just the nastiness of just you and the homies just fucking a girl, I would be scared to do that if I was getting head and my man's was smashing her from behind. Because like, what if
Nah, he wasn't smashing.
What if he's super ill and like she
Wait,
bites?
Wait.
oh my
Like, what if she
gosh.
gets like overwhelmed with what's happening
Nah,
behind
bro.
her
You
and
can't
my
say-
dick is in her
What
mouth?
if he was ill? No, you can't even say that. I know you tried to clean it up and not say that crazy, but you can't say what if he was
But
ill.
like, how
That's-
much of your concentration
First of
is
all,
on the
at
head?
that point, we are all a team, so I can't
True.
compliment my teammate.
No, absolutely.
Like,
Yeah,
you killing
I
that,
mean-
bro.
High
No,
five.
no.
Yo, you killing that.
You wouldn't be scared that she might like.
I would be terrified.
I'd
Why?
hope-
No,
I
he
hope
wasn't
not.
smashing her while she was giving me head though.
I know that. I'm just saying the scenario of what trains sometimes end up in.
You meant like a
Yeah, no, I never.
a
That wasn't the
roast
situation.
Like when she's like a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh God,
All right. Well, first of all, I don't think you
forgot what
were.
that's called.
I don't think you were in a train then.
that's
Not a
definitely-
train. You just got head.
No,
It was
he,
just a dude
he
in the
fucked
room.
and then. Yeah, you got like the weirdest sloppy seconds ever.
So wait, a train has to be. He has to be penetrating her at the same
I
time.
don't know. You just y'all have to be
Yes.
That's a spit
creepily
roast.
around.
It's like, you
fucking
know,
her.
like the
There you
spit.
go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, spit
We're in
roast.
Texas.
Spit roast.
Spit roast is one in the
What is
front
he
and one in the
talking
back.
about?
It's like the pig when they put it through the loop. The whole.
Wait,
So there's like one pole.
we not supposed.
I'm just ignoring what he's saying.
He's like,
What?
she's like the pig. Wait,
Yeah, it's a spit roast.
no.
You know,
Well, Maul's
An Eiffel
vegan,
Tower.
so he's out.
Oh, sorry.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I'm
wait,
Tofu?
I'm gonna ask weird questions.
Tofu roast.
Did he watch? He just watched you get head?
Not really watched. Like he was kind of like on
No.
his own.
There was nothing else in the room. He was watching.
TV wasn't
He had a
on?
flip
He was
phone.
on. He was on a flip phone. Was he
He had
playing
a flip.
Snake?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
No.
What was he
Tetris.
doing on his flip phone?
Nah, I promise you, it
I
wasn't.
guarantee you were the most exciting thing going on in that room.
Hey,
he wasn't looking out the
yo.
window.
Yeah,
What?
What the fuck? Julian.
It was the most. You were the most exciting thing,
You were
Yo,
the
what's wrong
Luka.
with
You
you,
were
man?
Luka in that room.
Just cruising.
bro. Nasty times, man. But
Well,
after
no,
that,
no,
I
no.
was
I'm
like,
not.
Wait,
All right,
no.
so a few more. All right, so you said it was 4 total. When did the other 2 come through the door?
shit. I walked out. When I left the room, the homie looked at me like, "Word." I was like, "Yo, head is crazy. That head was fire." They looked at me like, "Word." I was like, "Yo, that
Lit.
is crazy." And they went in there. I was just like, "I'm in the living room. I don't know what's going on."
And this entire time, your dude has just stayed in the bed.
Well, when I left,
It was his
in
bed.
Yeah,
Imagine if the head was trash.
not the head.
That
was
would
fire.
be.
That'd be hilarious.
Nah, the head was fire. I'm
You know
not
what
gonna
I
lie. The head was crazy. The suck was crazy.
I mean, I
Suck.
feel like the
See.
woman that would be into that would probably be pretty good at
I'll be-
giving
No,
head.
she was
Yeah, I hope
amazing.
she'd be
Amazing. And she was cool. That's the funny part. Like,
Oh no,
we-
she sounds like the coolest
Yeah,
chick
she
ever.
does that lit as
Because like, we
hell.
all hung out like during the day before all of that happened that night. Like we was all just out chilling.
She wine and dined y'all.
I had no idea. Like, bro, and that's the crazy
Y'all
part.
wanna get a bite?
It was like no indication that was gonna happen.
Mhm.
Like literally was no, and we were all just
Oh no,
kicking it,
she
like-
knew.
Oh no, of course. Like women always
She
know.
was playing y'all.
Of
Yeah.
course. Of course.
Mm.
All right, so what was the conversation like when the 4 of y'all just like
Afterwards?
got back to kick it again, maybe play some basketball,
Yeah.
like share
Passing other
stories. Like,
things, yeah.
what was that conversation like?
I felt like a piece of shit immediately. Like I was just like, I'm never doing that again. Like
Mm.
that was. I said, yo, something about that just doesn't feel right.
All
Was there one dude in the crew that was like, that was amazing? Like, was he like?
Of course, it's always one. He's like, yo, call her again. I'm like, yo, what's up? with you,
Oh
bro?
nah, yeah.
I was like, yo, you but like you just
he liked her.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, you going crazy? Yo, call her again. Call her tonight. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you? Go find a girl, dog. Like, no, I'd never want to see that girl again ever in life. Like, are you kidding me?
You know what's hilarious? I'm sure she's a wife and mother right now.
Of course.
Oh,
for
she's
sure.
probably
She's probably great.
a beautiful family.
Probably an amazing wife
Absolutely.
and mother.
She was cool as fuck. I'm telling you, it was cool as fuck. Had no idea that was gonna pop off that night. Not at all.
But I feel like if she finds a guy that's really into that, they would probably have the healthiest relationship any two human beings could have.
That's
No
possible.
way.
No, yeah, definitely possible.
I agree with Rory on that.
I don't think that
I think.
for your girlfriend to still be into that type of shit.
I mean, we've talked about. I
Bro,
think we talked about it at one of our live shows. I am not mature enough or have the ego
Neither am I.
to be a swinger,
Same.
but I get it.
Yeah, y'all.
I
are
think
both,
the like long lasting relationships. I think it would maybe require once you guys get in your 50s. Like, you know what? Let's go fuck a bunch of people together.
yeah, y'all are both hoes. Y'all are hoes forever. So y'all just want to be hoes forever.
I mean, I wouldn't have said hoe. I just think they're sexually liberated.
liberated.
swingers.
Yeah.
excuse me.
That's all.
I think that's very close-minded.
Sexually liberated. My bad. Liberation of the people. No, y'all are fucking hoes, and y'all just want to have the stability of having a partner at home to fucking split the bills with, and fucking if I start not being able to control my bowels and shit on myself, you'll clean me.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
and if you're swingers, I mean, it takes a village. So
Mm.
you'd have a lot of friends that could
You
wipe your
into
ass
swinging?
for you into your
No.
70s.
You into
Mm-mm.
swinging,
Well,
Julian?
he's a cuck,
I
so
wouldn't. I wouldn't. Do
I'm
that,
not the
no.
cuck.
Not down?
No, I
You
wouldn't
couldn't
do
let
that.
other dudes just smash your
Nope.
girl?
Nah,
Certainly
bro.
not.
Sorry.
Not me.
again, I couldn't handle it, but I totally understand why
Yeah, if that's
people
your
do it.
jam,
And I
go
think
for it.
those people will probably be happier than my fragile ego
That's
would
not
ever
true. That's
I
you-
agree
You,
with Roy right there.
you think they're happier?
be. I
than
think
Rory?
they're probably the happiest people on earth.
Yes.
Not all
You know
of them.
why? Because I think secretly everybody wants to be a hoe.
Speak
But we
for
just fight it
yourself.
because society says it isn't right.
He stared
Says-
into my eyes and
Says
said
the
that.
guy that
Yeah.
felt shameful after Shorty gave him head
I
in his
did.
man's room.
I felt like
Good
a piece
head,
of
too.
shit. Oh, amazing. Oh my God. Up until that point, that was the best head I've ever had.
Oh, it was the post nut.
I think it was the moment, more the moment, less the mouth.
No.
Oh my god.
It was just like what was going on. It was so
trust me,
exhilarating.
Rory, I was
You weren't
there.
expecting to get head.
No. Trust me, I was there. The head was crazy.
It was the mouth.
I was
The head-
there.
I was there. Let me tell you, the head was crazy.
Did you finish?
Did I finish?
All right. At any point, did you and your man's make eye contact?
Yes.
Of course. You mean? I'm getting head. He's laying on the other side of the bed.
like,
I'm
"This
standing
shit
up on the other side of the bed. She's on her knees. I'm like, yo. He's like, I told you. I'm like, nigga, this-
Were you having a conversation during it?
Maul's looking up like, who is this angel?
bro, that suck was crazy. I'm telling you, bro. Trust me. I know good head, bro. That head was crazy.
Was this like in a dirty Bronx apartment? What?
No. This was in a luxury apartment.
Wow, the
Beautiful
image
building.
in my mind.
The view was amazing.
Yeah, I don't know why I
Luxury
thought.
apartment.
Yeah,
The
same
view was
thing.
amazing from the bedrooms. It was a beautiful apartment.
Mhm.
Head was incredible.
That was the view that you were thinking about the whole
Oh
time.
my
right?
God, that head was crazy. Trust me.
Sounds like a Bang Bros video.
I saw her like a few years after that, but she didn't see me like in Manhattan.
Mhm.
She didn't like see me.
Oh no, she saw you.
No, she didn't.
She
see
made
me.
sure.
I know she didn't.
You got
see
the
me.
fuck out of there.
I was in the car and she was like walking on the sidewalk,
Mm.
and I started to like get out the car and say, "Yo, what's up? How you been?" But I thought it would have been weird.
Thought you'd cop some in the street.
Yeah, I was like,
What you up to?
That was the last time you saw her too. Was
yeah, that was the last time I saw
dick
her.
in mouth was gotcha.
That was the last time I saw her, and then saw her walking on the sidewalk in Manhattan. I was in the car parked right there on the.
How
on the
long
curb.
did you stay in the living room after you finished? Like, did you go
Yeah,
home?
because there were multiple people that had to go after you.
No, we were. It was like probably at that point. It was probably like 2 a.m. I think like right after that, like probably was home by like 4.
2 hours.
Yeah. Got right out.
So
of
you
there.
hung out.
Well, yeah, for like an hour and a half after, and then I got out of
Respectable. You know, you don't want
there.
to
Yeah.
just.
You don't want to just
boogie
get ahead and leave.
afterwards,
That's like
yeah.
eating and then be like, all right, y'all, I'm out.
You want to respect her.
Yeah, it's like, yo, like, you know what I mean?
Kiss her forehead.
You gotta keep it cool. Like, she came out the room, kind of gave her one of these, like, yo,
Nah.
appreciate
You dapped
that.
her up.
Got you. Like, yo, that was love.
You really held it down.
You touched her hands after she
I
was
was gonna
just.
say, yeah.
Yeah.
She, come on. She
I was
took
gonna
a
ask if you
shower
kissed her.
and everything. What? There was no way you was about to ask me.
Yeah.
See,
I never even crossed.
See,
I have more respect for Mal.
Eddin,
Even thinking.
I don't know.
I will slap you so hard. Those headphones will be permanently indented in your face, dog. Don't ever ask me if
What if you were in
kissed
the
a girl
moment?
that the homies were in trade. What's wrong with you?
Like she was on her knees and you like bent over
I'm sure
to meet her
one
at
of
her
them
level.
did. You don't think any of them kissed her?
No, nobody.
Well, maybe the first.
Maybe
one.
the first one.
Yeah, he was cuddled up.
Yeah,
with her.
maybe. I don't know.
You
Well, that
kissed
was
her
his girl.
afterwards, though? Yeah.
That wasn't his. Well, don't do that. I'm not gonna let y'all do that.
You did that. We didn't make this up. You
I'm
said
not
it.
gonna let y'all.
You
That
said
was
it was
not
his
his
girl.
girlfriend. I said that was
Oh.
like his friend. Like that, he was there.
Oh.
She was there with him. That wasn't his girl. Don't do that. I'm not gonna let y'all do that. That wasn't his girlfriend.
Platonic friend.
Yeah, just.
Do you think she told her boyfriend just gonna go hang out with the homie?
Oh, I don't know if she had a boyfriend. I hope she didn't
Call
have
back.
a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what your girl would be doing when she says, "I'm gonna go hang out with my male friend"?
See, y'all trying to turn
Just trying to
me
connect the dots?
Yeah, nah. We ain't connecting no
Well,
dots.
this is we're trying to get to trauma, and I think maybe
trauma.
we can
Yeah,
connect.
let's unpack
Yeah,
this.
You went
I think-
through this, so now your image of women anytime they hang out with the homies is that
Getting
they
a train
may
ran on.
fuck all four of them
No.
in
did
a
that,
luxury
so
apartment.
Homeboy won't have to go through that.
Yeah, no. I'm not thinking like that. I just know that if I got a girlfriend, she would be attractive. I think other guys would find my girlfriend attractive.
Naturally.
I don't trust dudes, dog. I think anytime a dude thinks he could get a shot, he takes it.
Okay, well, I don't want to sound like I'm some morally. I'm a piece of shit, but I also have seen attractive women that I don't want to sleep with.
Same.
Yeah,
Like
we all
I could
have.
find a woman
But you
attractive
also
and not
wasn't-
want to fuck her.
Yeah, but you also wasn't hanging out at a fucking Houston Improv with her on a date, like one-on-one. You saw her in the room, like, oh, she's attractive. Wasn't trying to jump on her. But if you like hanging out, date one-on-one,
We're gonna go back in circles because you have female friends that are attractive, more that you do not fuck, never will fuck, have
I
no
do.
interest in fucking.
I do. Absolutely. But that's me. I'm not putting
All right, we've come to the conclusion
This
that
only applies
it's just
to
for
him.
Mal.
I'm just saying, like, I can control me. I can't control what the next dude does. I don't put that much faith that he can has self-control and can control himself. I don't
Okay,
know what
well,
the fuck he's gonna do
I don't
when
want
he
to
go
go
out.
into a non-consensual conversation, but you wouldn't trust your girl not to do it.
No,
Let's-
absolutely. I
Of
would
course,
trust
men
my
are pieces
girl
of
not
shit,
to
and,
do it.
and there's plenty of men that are pretend friends with girls because if they let
Yeah,
him hit, they
of
would hit. They're
course.
not really friends.
Absolutely.
That happens all the time. I'm not naive in that regard.
Absolutely.
But you wouldn't have trust in your girl not to fuck him?
No, of course I would have trust in my. But
I mean, I
I'm just
understand
saying,
your friend said, "Hey, here's my girlfriend. Give
why do you
Mal
want to
head."
say his girlfriend?
So,
That's
so I understand where the trauma started. I
Sorry.
get it, but
the
you wouldn't-
trauma. It's not trauma.
It is.
There are
it's okay.
hoes that like to get trains ran on them, and I'm hoping that I don't end up married to one of them. It's not trauma. It's no trauma there.
Mal, I understand it stems from issues with your dad.
Now it's his dad.
Now my
That's
pops
crazy.
That's sick.
Yeah.
It's his fault, right?
Yeah, thanks, Dad.
No, I understand there wasn't a lot of affection in the house.
Yeah,
And-
No trains.
No
no trains. As
All
soon as I see
cars.
the subway, I just get
Right.
fucking triggered, and I'm like, "Yo, fuck everybody." Fuck is he talking about?
I watched Pelham 1, 2, 3 and broke out in hives.
Money Train is still a thing. I
Yeah,
just
I
can't,
can't-
can't
I
watch
can't.
that. Yeah, I can't fucking watch that movie.
Well, yes.
But shout out to everybody that came out to Houston show. I think it was a great
That's
fucking
crazy.
night. We had a great time, right?
Yeah.
People came out early show.
And Mal does not
We
trust
thought
his
the
girl
energy
that she
was-
won't fuck anyone.
Yeah. We thought the energy was going to be low, but they came out ready to have fun and laugh, and we did that. So shout out to them. The Houston Versus was dope too.
Versus was a lot
That
of
was
fun.
fun.
For
Oh
those
my
that
gosh.
haven't been to our live shows,
The Houston Versus was dope.
we've it's worked in some cities and other cities it hasn't. We tried it for the first time in Chicago and it went fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
We do Mal versus me and like, you know, some type of, I guess
I like
it
us
is
switching
versus,
it up
it's
last
versus.
night though.
Whatever
That
city
shit
we're
was
in,
dope.
that'll be the music that Mal and I will play. In Atlanta, we did Mal and I versus DJ Drama, which went great. And yesterday we did Houston fans. They came on stage and did.
Shout out to Olivia and shout out to Petty Officer Brown.
Yes, thank you for your service. In the sea.
In the sea.
In the sea.
Anytime there's a veteran on the plane, I give up my seat
As you should.
and I sit in the aisle.
Except for Cam Newton.
Mm.
I still can't believe that dude turned down that cash for Cam Newton to switch seats. Dude's like, nah, I'm sitting here. I'm good.
How much money?
I think Cam offered him like $5,000 or something for the seat.
How long was the flight?
I don't know. But the dude was like, nah, I'm cool. I don't want to get up.
5,000?
I think it was 1,000. I think he raised
Oh.
it. I think he kept raising it like, you serious? And the dude was like, nah, I'm good.
Wait, what was this seat?
I think it was like an
First
aisle
class.
seat. And I think it might have been the emergency exit row. You know, Cam Newton's tall.
Yeah.
He probably just booked a random flight, last minute flight. Seats were sold out. Had to get the only seat he could get. Figured I'm Cam Newton. I got cash.
Oh,
on me.
Damaris booked his travel.
Yeah. I got cash. I got cash.
Sorry,
on me.
BBD.
I'm gonna fucking just offer somebody on the flight their seat that has more leg space. I'm sure they'll give it to me for some cash. And this dude that Cam Newton walked up on was like, "Nah, I'm cool."
I mean, all right.
Well, anyways, Houston Versus.
Yes.
Amazing. Great
Shorty
time.
really played November. What is it?
November 18th.
By Drake.
Great record.
In a Houston Versus that was only 3 rounds. I love it too. But the amount of music that has come from this beautiful city to play a record, a B-side from someone from Toronto is just funny to me.
Well, I think the fact that our show was November 20th, she probably was like, no.
I didn't do this.
It's right
I
there.
didn't do the
You did the
knowledge. My
math.
bad.
Probably was like, okay, I'm gonna play this record. But it was a good versus. I do like the idea of bringing fans up, letting them do that.
Yeah.
From each city, because the fans truly, they know the city, they know the history, they know certain records. So that was dope. So shout out to Houston. Houston was a great show. Thank you to the Houston Improv for having us.
Ooh.
I think we can announce, and we'll hold him to it here, even though he agreed, and he's a man of his word. For the LA show, it'll be Mal and I versus Terrace Martin for LA Versus.
Hey.
Oh,
If he brings his keyboard, we're fucked.
Let's clean that up because we might be using Terrace's name to sell tickets now. See, can't do that.
You think Terrace would charge us?
No, I think that it could be looked at as a thing.
Reddit's gonna go crazy with that one.
I didn't even.
Yeah.
Just you know how people are. I'm just saying.
When the
Yeah,
tickets
I'm saying, hey,
spike,
it's us versus Terrace Martin. Oh, yo, they're going to Terrace Martin. You just know how it is. So let's clean all that up.
Fifth. I saw someone online say they're only selling tickets because they have openers.
Thank you to all of the guys and ladies that have opened up for us. You should know Big Facts, Past the Meerkat, Tequila Talk. What was my guys in Chicago?
Oh, they were great. Damn.
It was my
Julian.
guy Ben Wallace.
Supposed to have the whole list here. Atlanta openers, Scream, Jade, everybody. They were amazing.
Yeah, Big Facts.
I've really liked our openers.
Yeah, man.
It is helpful because the concept of live pods is just weird to begin with.
Yeah.
So having an opener like really warm the crowd up is extremely helpful.
Yeah.
So I've appreciated them.
And they've all been
what they've
pretty
done.
cool. You get a chance to kick it with them backstage before the show, after the show. Everybody's been pretty dope, man. So it's good to see the community, the podcast community, a lot of these successful podcasts doing their thing. The Corner Convo. Shout out to the Corner Convo podcast in Chicago. Good guys, solid dudes.
Oh, we got off on a fucking tangent. You guys are not getting off the hook.
Huh?
You nasty fucks.
I think we have to close.
Hey, no, we ain't got to close. We're going to close after this, though.
I think we have to close.
Eddin, I am going to kill you the next time you tell me to pull up to a spot and it looks like what it did last time.
Time out.
I'm going to fucking kill you.
Time in.
No, time in. I'm going to fucking kill you. When we were in the green room after the show, you said, oh, come on, Mal. I want to take you guys to a spot
That's
so
what I sound
bad.
like? That's what I sound like?
I said, yo, Eddin, I'm tired. I just want to go lay down. Like, I said, you know what? I'm going to go. I said, because the guys think that I don't want to hang out and I just go to my room and lay down and fucking go to sleep or watch TV. I said, you know what? I'm going to go to the Standard. It sounded like a great name, Standard in New York.
Shout out to
Great
the
times.
Standard.
Yeah.
Had some great times at the Standard in New York. Figured,
So is Jay-Z.
yeah, figured here in Houston, it would be a lot better.
Joke.
Pull up to the Standard. As
Something
I'm
with
pulling
Houston
up,
women in standards and elevators. Never mind.
Oh,
damn. Damn.
I pull up to the
They set
Standard.
the standard.
I pull up to the Standard. As soon as I'm pulling up, I'm like, this gives me college vibes.
Can I interrupt you? 'Cause
already
you went
know.
back. You went back to the room, right?
I already
so
know.
because you went back to the room, Eddin had to move on to me because he really wanted you to go. And then when you denied going right away,
Mal's my favorite.
he then moved on to me as a substitute and gave me the same. Said, "Come on, man.
Yeah.
You know, like just don't. If you leave, you're gonna go to sleep." I was like, "Yeah, I'm on 2 hours of sleep right now. Just
Yeah.
did back
I'm
to
gonna
back
lay
shows.
down.
I'm a little tired."
Yeah.
I was like, "Is it like a club? Like, I don't know if I have that type of energy." He's like, "Come on, man. Like, we'll go right now. You can bring your bag in. Mind you, I have a big ass bag.
he did have a big ass.
Oh,
We-
wait,
we-
you went with your bag?
Listen,
No, wait, just
he give like everything I had to say. He had a response to that made it like we were going to like a private party
Yeah.
with
We'd
our
have
own
a
room
table.
where
Never
I could
said
like unpack my bag and put it in drawers.
Set up your laptop
or
if
yeah,
you
like
want.
I could sleep there. And,
Yeah,
type shit.
yeah.
And he was like, it's like a cool vibe. It's calm, like whatever.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
They play like good music. He's like, it's a Houston club, man. You know, they play great music. And
Yeah.
I kind of believed him because
That's what
every
it sounds
club
like.
I've been to in Houston
He's a
plays great.
DJ.
We pull up. that shit looked like the Jersey Shore.
That's exactly the
Two
vibe.
massive
And I'm like,
inflatable reindeer outside.
There was that's
Finn.
like, yo, what is this?
Like, I was
there's
looking
no
for
way.
Pauly D the moment we got up there.
Bro, I'm on the phone with Julian because I'm like, yo, I think I'm here. And I'm walking, and Julian's like, oh, yeah, I see you right here. And I'm looking everywhere but the fucking entrance to the
Mom
small.
was praying I wasn't at that
Yeah, I'm like,
entrance.
wait. I'm like, this is it?
So we pull up to the side, and I immediately say, and I think Eddin really thought I was kidding. I said, Eddin, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not going in there.
I believe you.
There's no way.
1,000%
And he was like, no, hold on, bro. Like, I'll make sure we get the table. I said, all right, I'll try it if we can go through the back.
Mhm.
And Eddin's like, all right, let me call him. Eddin doesn't realize I can hear the guy on the phone because he's
Yeah.
sitting right behind me.
Yeah.
So I can hear Eddin lying to me, not knowing that I can hear the lies.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, no, we can go through the back, bro. We can go through the back. Then Eddin tells the driver to go to the front. I was like, what do you think my IQ level is, Eddin?
I just thought you were tired. You didn't think about
It's
it.
like 100-something people jam-packed
Yeah.
at this door. Eddin's like, nah, it's the back.
And then switches over to no, like he'll escort us right in. Like we won't have to deal with the
Escort us
front.
right in.
And he's like, we'll have a big section.
There were
the table
no
will be
doors
good.
on the fucking club. Anybody could walk right in.
There was not a single door.
There was no doors. It was
So-
a fucking open garage.
So the fucking most stereotypical janky promoter comes out to meet Eddin.
Oh, yeah.
And goes, oh no, like, yeah, the section I was trying to get y'all, like, I sold it. I'm like, so there was never even a section to begin with. I said, Eddin, I am going across the street. You enjoy your fucking night. And then I went and played arcade games and
Where was
ping
it?
pong.
Kung Fu?
Oh yeah, Kung Fu.
That
something.
place
I
was
should've went
amazing.
there.
Mall,
Nah,
you
that shit
looked
was
like-
lit. I'm not gonna lie.
It was the basketball shot thing.
should've went
the
there.
Ski ball, ping
I
pong.
walked in the standard. I looked at Julian. Julian is laughing at me. Peach is like, I'm having the time of my life.
Yo, Peach was
being
excited.
sarcastic. Eddin is smoking hookah. I'm like, yo, dog, honestly, where the fuck do y'all have me at?
I was mad at Eddin because when you said you were 10 minutes out, I said, Eddin, we need a table. He goes, what's wrong with this? I said, Maul's coming. We have 5 minutes to get a table because Maul's going to come in this room, look at the situation, and leave. I was like, if you want Maul to
Outta
stay.
here.
And there was a couple that had a booth behind us that wasn't, they finished their bottle.
Yeah,
they
they
were
were
just
taking
using the
forever.
table. They were just hanging out. So I told the promoter, I was like, give us this table, like, so we can, because we have someone coming that's going to want the table. He wouldn't. It just didn't happen. Like he wouldn't do it, and Eddin was like, "It's fine, it's fine." I was like, "It's not fine. Like he's going to
too
leave."
nice.
I was
It's
like,
not
Eddin was
fine.
being
I'm too
so
nice.
fucking nice, bro.
I'm too nice.
I was
so horrible.
By the way,
mad at
well,
him.
at least you should feel loved because this level of efficiency did not happen when I was going in the club.
You got there 10 minutes before they closed.
All right, so we go across the street and we play fucking video games. We had a really good time.
That sounds like my type of night.
It was a lot of
Then
fun.
we go to Cheesecake Factory,
We did.
Great
which was
dinner.
attached to the hotel, which was great. Then I could see these thotties getting antsy. Like, all right, Dad, we want to go back to that club. So
Don't put that on me. That was all Eddin.
No. You saw him. He wanted to go to.
You
I
it.
went
didn't want to
back?
go.
Julian,
I
no,
didn't
all right,
want to go.
They went back, got our check at Cheesecake Factory. Peach, I think, had dipped. He was in the
Peach
streets
was another
early.
world.
Peach.
These two,
Solo mission.
and Julian, you know you're my guy, but I have to tell the truth. You had the antsy thotty knee that he had too.
You would have not
You was
gone.
like this at Cheesecake Factory.
I had.
You was like this.
I was ready.
You wanted to go.
I want the hookah.
I didn't
I
smoke.
really wanted to go to
I
that.
took
spot.
one
So-
hit of hookah.
My man Kalu, whose house we're recording in here, is like, yo, got this little private shit on Washington Street. Come with me. You in my city. First time that we're actually in Houston at the same time. I got to take you out. I was
Mhm.
like, all right, cool. I'll meet y'all. He picks me up. We go to whatever the private shit was. It was real low key. He met some thotties that don't like low key shit. So he's like, we're gonna go next door. Which was that a strip club? All right, it was just naked bitches in a regular club. So we get there. It
Shout out
was
Houston.
it was too much hookah smoke, whatever. So I was just like, let's get the fuck out of here. It looked violent. Like it looked like you had to check in. And I just was like, let me get out of here. So I jokingly said, I was like, watch the standard be right next to where I'm at right now. The shit was literally next door. It was the end of the night. I called them. I'm like, let me go see. Because they're sending videos in the group chat of having the wild time.
Those videos mean nothing.
So I walked down to the standard.
Rory called me and I was like, "You're here."
Those
I
videos mean nothing.
I walked in, and this is where I felt like really hurt that I was really not invited or welcome, and that this was all for you. They created like a mall sign with like money bags and like your full name and like we love you.
I
Like
love you.
there wasn't an orange in sight. It was just mad mall money bags with sparklers.
You didn't see the picture? Oh, he didn't see the picture.
No, I didn't see the picture.
There was one, the bottle girls would hold the signs up in the woo when the bottles come out. There was one that said something money bag, and the money bag emoji was on it. So Eddin specifically asked for it.
It looked like it was made at like a wood shop. It wasn't like something they just threw together and changed. Like
Big money.
Big money.
Big money.
That's you.
That's not me, Eddin.
it is. There was no big orange. There was no nothing.
It's not.
Like, what am I doing here?
I was nowhere near that establishment.
They don't want to hang out with
And
me. They
Eddin
wanna hang
did
out with
make it
Mal.
clear that Mal's his favorite.
Yeah.
Yo, dog. How did you go back to that place twice?
Because I
Let's
was
get to
next
that.
door. Because I was gonna call my Uber. I was wanting
You
to
should
wait.
have called your Uber.
Oh no! How long was I in there?
Oh, like 10 minutes.
Nah, they said we're closing soon, and Roy hit the light jog to get to the table.
Yeah.
Wow. You wanted to get it in? You wanted to get a shot in before you
You gonna let them lie on me like that? Did I jog into that fucking place?
Yo, you light jogged into that nasty spot. Yo, I had 1 cup of pineapple juice.
He chugged it, by
I
the way.
put my hood on.
Funny shit.
I put my hood on and I said, yo, fellas, I'm getting
It was
the
good
fuck
night.
out of here, man. I walked straight back out of here.
Eddin turns to me and goes, "Why is he leaving?" I was
Why
like,
is he-
"Man,
I
what
did
the
not say that.
You know why he's leaving.
I know I didn't say
Why did I
that.
have
Hold
to
on,
come
no,
to this
no.
fucking
If Julian wants to
establishment?
lie on me, I'm gonna tell the truth about him.
Wait, what'd I do?
All right, you met me
What I do?
You met me at the door and you was clapped.
Oh, I was.
You was drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
The cop, all right, they was like really.
Yeah, because I was drinking through the pain. That place sucked.
Yeah.
I fucking hated that place.
So they was really about to close when I got there.
Yeah.
And Julian's like, I'm gonna meet you out front and I'm gonna grab you. He's like, it's closing down. It's calmer now. I was like, all right, I'll stop in for a
Calmer
second.
now.
I get to the front and the cop is like, it's closed, bro. Like, and I'm like, all right, cool. And like I turn around and then I hear Julian's voice like, wait.
All right, nah, I'm not gonna let you get that off. I'm not gonna let you get that off.
Yo, when Julian
I'm not
is
gonna
drunk,
let
it's a different person.
And
though.
Yo.
And this was his pitch to the cop. In his defense, it worked. But
I'm ill.
he said drunk as fuck to this cop that was like, it's closed. We can't let anyone in. Julian said to the cop to try to convince him. He was like, yeah, don't worry. He'll just be chilling. Like he's chill.
Mal,
I was like, what?
Mal, these are
This is a fact.
No, I remember.
I'm not
saying
embellishing
that.
this.
And then y'all wonder why I don't hang out with y'all. on the
Mal,
road.
these are. I looked it off. I was like, nah, he's cool. He's with me.
Nah,
He's with me. A drunk dude telling you, yo, he's with me.
never met the cop before. Cop don't know yet. Nah, he's chill though. Like he'll be cool. Like
Was I wrong?
No, you weren't
No, you
wrong.
weren't
I think
wrong.
I do
Probably
a
was
really
chill.
good job at making sure you two are accommodated everywhere
No,
we go.
I agree.
Anyone jams us up at a door,
That I agree
will
with.
convince them that they're
listen,
assholes for not letting us
I
in.
agree with you on that. You make sure we're good. But y'all be hanging out in some of the most random ass spots, bro. Like, how do y'all
Shout out to
find these
Hayes.
places?
That was Eddin.
That was me. 100% me.
all right. Since we're all being transparent here, I don't know if Mal's allowed to talk.
Ooh.
Mm.
Why?
You and I think, are very good at when we become responsible for picking a spot, taking the whole crew. We make sure every last person is accommodated. We make sure it's a good thing. I think you and I are
going back
rare
to
in
London.
that. It's one time I will
London. Yeah.
compliment us in that
Strip
regard.
club.
We are rare form when it comes to making sure the spot is good and everyone is taken care of.
Yeah.
London,
I didn't.
you
that don't
put us
count.
on a dummy mission and then left
No, I did. I had to get my ID. I came back in 10 minutes.
Set us up.
I couldn't even
to
get
the
in.
worst club I'd ever been in.
Bro,
my
they
life.
don't have stripper parties in London. It was the first one.
I see
and
why.
I don't know. Exactly. I just thought it would be dope for us to experience it while we were there.
Yeah,
I didn't,
that
I didn't
was
say it
ill.
was,
Oh, it
gonna
was
be-
experience.
I didn't say it was going to be lit. I didn't
No.
say it was lit. I didn't leave, y'all. I forgot my ID. I had to turn right back, go to the hotel, which was 10 minutes away. I came right back, walked in, and I looked at everybody like, yeah, this ain't it, fellas.
But
At least, I said, I was like, yeah.
I mean, I was having a great time.
I give Eddin some grace here because he hasn't been on tour yet, and you learn that on tour eventually that you have to know everyone you're on tour with, the type of things they like to do afterwards, to let people know immediately you're not gonna like this place.
Yeah.
I like that upfront type of shit. Like, yo, we're gonna go to this spot. I know you.
Yeah.
You're gonna hate this.
Yeah.
Eddin was just make like whatever we wanted to.
Eddin
hear.
sends videos to the group chat.
Everyone's going to be fans.
He makes it seem like it's the greatest fucking
He
night
was
of his
saying it
life.
like they're giving away money.
Yeah.
Come.
I was like,
It's crazy.
I looked at that video. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm cool, man. But that's why I don't hang out with you, Eddin.
I'm sorry.
You try to pull me
And
into
then we
places
ended
like
up hanging out, Eddin, Peach, and I, in my hotel room.
No, wait, hold on. Before you go there, we
Where
went
did
to
you
a
guys
second.
train?
We went to a second spot after that.
Oh shit, we did.
Oh,
we went to an Afties after
that.
that.
Afties.
Wait, what was that?
It was Bliss.
An Afties.
They're owned by the same company
Oh,
or
I could
people.
tell there was.
Yeah.
There It was one of those places where everyone that was
Blissful?
at Standard went to this it was the same people.
Yeah.
Like the bottle girls were in the same outfits from Standard.
Yeah.
Oh, they just like rolled over.
They just walked to Bliss.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you guys now see why I don't hang out with y'all. Eddin, I will never go to another club you told me to come to again in your life.
Never say never.
Julian, I do thank and appreciate you for making sure we are accommodated when we do go out.
The arcade was ill.
Okay,
I'm
I'm mad I missed that. Now that I would have
Oh,
stayed
and-
there all night.
And it's free
And-
games all night.
It's
No,
free
it
games.
felt like
Yeah, it was
it
cool.
went from.
What do you mean free games?
Well,
Like Sundays
imagine
is free.
All the arcade games are free?
Yep.
Yes.
Mhm.
Imagine looking at the worst possible outing situation you've ever seen in your life, and then turn around to the greatest thing you've ever seen. You walk in the bar, it just kept getting better and better.
don't
Yeah,
do
why
that.
y'all didn't tell me
I
that?
gave-
You should have
I
been like, yo,
gave her
go across
cash.
the street to the arcade.
It was already amazing. They had a DJ that was playing good music.
Great
It was
music.
He was doing
empty.
great. Yeah.
There was a bar. It was all. They even had fucking what's the golf one? Golden Tee.
Gold.
Oh, okay.
I hadn't
yeah,
seen that
yeah.
shit since like '98.
Yeah.
I go up to the bartender. I'm like, hey, can I just get some quarters? She, all the games are free.
Not for real, Mall. It was
Is this?
ill.
Did I get
Like-
hit
it was
by
like
a car
heaven, yeah.
leaving the
That's
standard?
when
Am
you
I
just hear
heaven?
the most beautiful heavenly music.
You know when
in
you
your
played a
ears.
basketball game, like the pop shot, and when the game ends, sometimes the balls are still in the thing. And I was like, oh, these are left over. So I picked up, started shooting, and they just kept coming down. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this is just open. So we were
I would have been.
we
in
had
there
a
all night.
great time.
Yeah, I would have been in there all night.
The only letdown was that skee ball was not operating. I got
Yeah,
really
the
excited
skee
when I
ball
saw
was okay.
that. That was the only
Rory
one.
was talking
Rory-
big skee
Look
ball
at what
game.
Rory's mad at. The skee ball is broken. My dad will have your ass. What's the fucking skee
My
ball?
dad
Someone
is
in-
really good at skee ball.
Well, someone in Rory's family could probably fix it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, actually, I think y'all invented skee ball, right?
That is true. Yes.
Also, everyone here is really good at ping pong, by the way.
I'm okay.
Well, we haven't seen you play.
I'm all right.
I mean,
Is that a challenge?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I mean, you're pretty shitty at it.
Really?
I don't know.
Damn.
That's like everybody.
I thought I was
I
like,
smoked that in.
nah. Julian called Peach the Forrest Gump of ping pong.
Peach looks like he could play ping pong though.
Oh, I thought you were saying P.
That's why I was like, that's
That too.
crazy.
Oh, you know that.
Please.
They're not starting
Cut
quarterbacks.
that part. Please cut that part. I thought it was funny, but please cut it.
Can we just
Judgment
bleep it?
call. Nope. Judgment call. Cut that out.
I'm gonna just
Cut it.
I'm gonna
just
Judgment
bleep-
call.
can we just bleep
I'm gonna
all
bleep the
jokes?
fuck out of
Nope.
that.
There will be no
Just do
discussion.
a long bleep.
There
It's a
will be-
long
all right,
bleep.
all right.
It's
As
a
long
long
as
bleep,
it-
long bleep.
It's a
There will
long
be no
bleep.
discussion at all.
Wow,
You can even
Rory.
leave this part so everyone knows I said
I know.
take that out.
Don't do that.
I
Yes,
don't
I got
agree
it.
with
And
it.
we agree that we will bleep it.
Well, we'd like to thank Texas for a beautiful 2 days. We had a lot of fun. We look forward to coming back sometime next year. We have New York City next, December 2nd. We are at Sony Music Hall,
Mm-hmm.
December 2nd. Looking forward to seeing
Well, it's sold out.
the hometown.
Get scalpers tickets.
Looking scalpers
Yeah.
tickets to our show was crazy. December
They've
2nd.
had resale ticket stores. I've seen it.
Yeah, it's
Oh, did
happening.
we?
Yeah.
resale.
Okay. December 2nd.
I want a percentage of that.
Sony Hall. December 9th, tentatively, Seattle, Washington. December 14th, we are back in LA at the Regent.
Ooh.
And we are finishing things on this tour December 18th in Boston at the Wilbur.
At the Haba.
In the Hob at the Wilbur.
Are we gonna do a day trip for that? Or are we gonna get crazy in Boston?
Oh, let's get
Yeah,
crazy
alright.
in
I
Boston.
think a night in
Last
Boston
night.
would be fun.
Boston's a fun town.
Last night of the run. Let's have some fun in Boston.
But we'll pick the spots.
Oh no, absolutely. Don't
Damn.
fucking edit. Matter of fact, you go back to the room and go to sleep. You don't even get to come out that night.
We don't really need them to even
Yeah, no.
go.
Yeah,
To be
yeah.
honest.
I don't think
I'm not
Eddin's
even
really welcome in
Fuck yeah.
Boston.
Keep them in New York.
Actually, our
What?
whole
It's
team
one of-
isn't welcome in Boston. Except for
So
Rory.
I'm with
Yeah,
open
right.
arms. I'm
Yeah.
welcome. But why you say it? Boston's such a progressive city.
Totally. That's what I always say.
Bill Burr has the greatest description of what Boston is. It's a racist San Francisco.
That's sick.
It's got like a lot of history. It's a beautiful town. It's great food, but just throw the N word in it, and then it's Boston.
I feel him though. I understand what he's
It's a
saying.
racist San Francisco.
I get it. All right.
Happy
So listen,
Thanksgiving.
man, it's been fun in Texas. Thank you for having us. Shout out to Clue once again for letting us crash in this place and record today. We'll be back next week. Oh, happy American Genocidal Day if you're celebrating
Yeah.
the mass genocide in American history
Eat some turkey.
with a bird. Mass genocide of birds. See how the genocide just repeats itself?
Yeah, genocide.
Kill all the Native Americans, then you kill all the birds.
My people.
You know what? My quickly one of my favorite guru stories ever is. Remember when the Jay-Z verse from the Meek Mill song? What is that? When he goes crazy
For free?
for free. Guru
Right.
told me he texted Hove on Thanksgiving and just said, "Happy Thanksgiving," and he didn't get a response. And usually, Jay texts him right back, so he didn't think much of it. Then they were recording the "What's Free" verse,
What's free? Sorry.
and Jay-Z rapped, "Don't wish me happy Thanksgiving. That's a slaughter to me." And Guru was like, Now I see why I didn't get the text back."
That's why.
Guru was like, "Was that about me?"
Yes,
Jesus.
yes, Guru. That was exactly about you.
Yeah. Don't say happy Thanksgiving to me.
Well, however you're celebrating this week, why you're celebrating, whatever the fuck you're celebrating, have fun, be safe. We'll be back next week to kick it with y'all. Talk to y'all soon.
Yes. And if
I'm
you
that
use
nigga.
the day just to chill with family, I applaud it.
do that too.
Not to
can't
celebrate
wait to hang out with
Thanksgiving,
my
celebrate
family.
family.
Same.
Eat your low vibrational plates. Be safe. I'm that nigga. He's just ginger. Peace.
No